and later worked as a financial aid advisor at Baylor University, a private Christian university, in March 2013. She had a beautiful personality. Coworkers respected and loved her because of her passion for assisting children and families, and her amazing work ethic. Michael and April's marriage experienced great financial hardships. Michael had been unemployed for the last 6 years of their marriage. Michael started to struggle financially, and the couple's financial issues were made public in 2011 when he declared bankruptcy. He was having trouble finding employment and was around $500,000 in debt. His marriage began to fall apart as he resorted to self-medicating with alcohol. Michael had a friend, Kenneth Brown, who he met through church, and also collaborated on the television series The Shield. Michael would always request that Brown pray for his marriage, which was strained due to Michael's extended unemployment and the couple's financial situation. During a church security team training a few weeks prior to April's passing, Brown discovered that Michael was in possession of a firearm that had formerly belonged to April's father. On May 14th, Michael contacted Brown to say that his marriage was in shambles. On May 18th, the day before tragedy would strike, Christopher, April's adult nephew along with April's eldest son Savoy, went to visit Michael and April at their home. They went to a movie with April, and then decided to spend the night. Christopher awoke the morning of May 19 to hear Michael Jace yelling, "You don't have a godly reason for a divorce." Christopher heard 2 crashes throughout the 4 to 5 minutes of continuous yelling. April's son Savoy emerged from the bedroom with a baseball bat, and Christopher followed behind him. Savoy backed up into the kitchen as Michael attempted to persuade him to hand him the bat. At April's instruction, Christopher took the bat from Savoy. Michael constantly stated, "I would never put my hands on your mom." Before 8 a.m., about 15 minutes later, April, Christopher, and Savoy departed to take the 2 young kids to school. April texted Michael's friend Brown to ask him to check on Michael. Brown texted Michael, "When trouble comes, be full of joy," and Michael answered, "Maybe too late. April wants out and I'm tired of pleading." Michael refused Brown's invitation to come watch a game that evening. Michael also texted, adding, "She'll accept it or we'll move on, and if she isn't who I thought she was, according to God, a lot changes, but she'll get what she wants, a way out." On May 19, 2014, April brought her 2 youngest boys to a youth baseball game. She enjoyed to watch her boys play from the stands, but on that particular day, Michael made it difficult for her to focus. He had been texting her constantly all day, accusing her of having an affair, while he continued to drink excessively. He kept making assumptions about who it was, despite her denials of the accusations. April expressed her fear of her unstable spouse, and her apprehension about returning to the family home. Michael texted April 164 times between 9:43 a.m. and 8:12 p.m., and she replied to many of them. At around 10:45 a.m., April texted her husband, "I don't want you throwing things and breaking things, and screaming lies to the boys. I am afraid to come home." Michael responded to April's text message and informed her that he had left the residence that the 2 of them had shared. However, it was a lie to convince her to come home. He was instead waiting for her with a handgun that was fully loaded. That afternoon, Michael texted April, "You've thrown me under the bus, April, and you are walking out on the boys." Michael accused April of being involved with another man, which she denied. He texted, "I'm just amazed at how comfortable a woman of God just walks out of a marriage." April responded, "Stop throwing the Bible at me." After April and her 2 sons returned home, she found out that Michael was still present, and the 2 of them got into a heated argument. As their children watched, he dragged her into the hallway and pointed the firearm at her. "You like to run so much.